Hello guys, Hugo here, hope you're well. Welcome back to another P3D video. You join me in the brand spanking new British Airways 777 registration Golf Sierra Tango Bravo Mike. We're on the ground at Painfield, or Everett as most of you might know it as. As you can tell, there are lots of Dreamliners around, and we're going to deliver this to British Airways today. So we're going to be doing a very long flight to Heathrow. So for those who don't know where Everett is, it is basically in Seattle. So the flight time is going to be about 8.5 hours long. So yeah, got the massive. Wait, something. I don't know why that building is disappearing. But whatever. We've got the ginormous factory over there. I can't remember what record it holds, but something about being ginormous. And most of you may or may not have noticed that I'm not using TrueSky. I've just installed mtext, and I'm just taking a test drive, I guess you could say, with mtext without TrueSky for now, because TrueSky is a little broken, a little less just good than mtext or just normal with mtext textures. Obviously I'm not using Rex Skyforce because that's not compatible at the moment, so I'm using Toga Projects mtext. So yeah, that's that reason. If you guys do like me using this mtext textures, then please let me know. I was messing around with the sun. I can't find it. There we go. Actually, yeah, the sun's the good size now. I was messing around with the sun. You can change the size of the sun, and I made it absolutely ginormous. But we'll keep it there. And also the lens flare, it bugs out a little bit, but the reason is I've set the lens flare within mtext to be like this. It's not really a lens flare. It's just, you know, the sun, like, I don't know, glare, not lens flare. So as if you're looking at it with your eyes instead of a camera. But because of that, it kind of glitches out as a lens flare would. So that's that reason. Anyway, also the livery isn't actually brand spanking new. This has been copied from a certain livery. I'm not going to name who, because they may shout at me for changing the reg. But I'm not going to give this away or anything. I've just changed the regs on the texture files so it matches the newest aircraft type. Obviously, it wouldn't have that bit of dirt falling down there, because this aircraft is technically brand spanking new. It's made in September, finished off in September, delivered 1st of October. So yeah, let's get on with the flight. Let's get inside, and it's been a while since I last flown the 777, so I'm just going to go through some things I think I can remember is correct. Patreon. Actually, I need to hold down the menu button. F sections, ground connections, connect the external power. We are using a jetway, as you can tell, and we'll get the air conditioning as well. So we can get external power 1 primary, and then ADA. I think the ADAs or ADIUs are going to be set to fast, which is going to be annoying. So they're going to align pretty fast. Yeah, 90 seconds. My bad. I should have changed that before I turned on the power, because otherwise the FMCs... Now the FMCs will take forever to load. Turn on, even. Right, let's go get GSX going. We need to request boarding. There are no passengers, so I'm just going to set 0 passengers. And we'll use... I don't know what... To be fair, it doesn't really matter. There's not really going to be any cargo. All I need is to load on the crew. I'll just do menses, because that's just basic, right? If I set 0 passengers, I wonder what GSX does about the cargo, if it's going to load any. It's going to load on the crew. Like, that would happen. And, of course, it thinks there's no jetway here. Okay, well, there's no point using GSX then. We'll just click reset, and we will go and get sewed. And we will go... okay, apparently... Here we go, dock to door 1 left. Okay, I can't do that. I'll do dock to 2 left. Am I at 117 or 116? Deselect. Oh, didn't need to do that. So, select stand, Bravo. We'll try 116 now. I don't know what stand I'm at. Because this is very good. There isn't, it's not like a ballooning normal airport, it will tell you. Maybe it tells you down. No, it doesn't. But okay, neither. Okay, we'll try 2 left. Okay, none of them like it at all. Just double checking. Yeah, it just doesn't like it at all. Whatever. Right. No GSX, no SOD. It's gonna be a very fast setup today. TCAS 2000 VHS can go on. Set TCAS to normal standby. Unicom even. FS actions, fuel, some pounds. Sorry about the loud noises of the 777 startup testing. I don't know where, I think it's on aircraft displays. Yeah, okay, kilograms. And for next time, I'm going to make sure I got IRS is set to realistic. Okay, right, so total fuel on board today. I actually need to go and bring up my sim brief. PDF. That sound's going off. I need to go and change that. That is under PMDG setup options and then sound and then an external view. I want to set that to no, so it removes any cabin sounds in the external view, and then yes in background. So when you tab off the sim, the sounds don't mute themselves. Okay, right. So total fuel on board today is going to be 63.2 tons, and zero fuel weight is gonna be basically empty because we've got no people on, we've got no passengers, we've got no cargo. It's a delivery flight. So 230.7 is our gross weight. Cool. So that's that done. FMC pos in it. We are at Plainfield, not Plain, Payne. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe it's somewhere a different way of pronouncing. But Everett. We're at the Everett factory. And we'll put the GPS position in, route request, 777 request, like so, and FMC, that going to send the legs page. Request has been sent, just waiting for it to come back, and then we can load it up with the route. Load. Route 1 uplink loading, and we'll basically know when it's loaded because this will. From 1 until 2 pages, I'll just go to 1 and there we go, 6. Cool. So if you guys want to fly the same route as me, here is my route. Just go and copy that in for yourself, and there you go. Just pause the video when you want to enter it in. So departure runway today is 34 left, and flight number is Speedbird 9162. Activate, execute that, and Perfinite will set that. Cruising flight level is 370 initially. Cross index of B8 is 85. However, we're going to be doing 100 today. Nice delivery flight. And step size we're going to set to 2000. And we'll leave it there for now. Cool. We're going to go to departure and arrival. There is actually no departures, so 3-4 left is it. That's fine then. Route data, we can actually load up the winds because that's already been requested with our route uplink. Execute that in, go to the VNAV page, transition altitude is 18,000, and then we'll go to the forecast, for the descent forecast even. We can load up the descent winds, but they will probably, most definitely, be wrong because it's an 8.5 hours time, basically. Nice, we only have 0.6 tons of fuel in the centre. That's just going to do us for a taxi and startup, basically. Obviously the QNH is not 2992 because otherwise, well, we're just definitely not underground. Let's go and change that to 3017, which is the current QNH here. Oh, it's synced. Yes, 3017. Okay, thrust limits. I can use Topper for this. Topper is a very good calculator, but I need to go and get it set up. So before we do that, Let's make sure we can get some other things done. So we get the nav light on, because that definitely requires to be on. The hats can come on to auto. And the MH6 lights need to be armed. And because there's no boarding and everything, so we're going to skip this for the last bit. So thrust limit there, that can stay, and that can stay. We'll just do the checklist. So oxygen test. Captain side, good. And the first officer side's good as well. Oxygen's tested. Flight instruments are all up and running. You see our heading is 074, and the altimeter is set. Parker brake, we can go and set, and that is all good. So before start checklist, we'll leave that now. So runway heading for 34 left is 343. So I'll set that here. And then the initial climb, well, there isn't one out of Everett unless, well, it'll be typically specified by the ATC, but we'll just set, I don't know, 6,000. Why not? It's just a random number. Okay, so, right, let me go and skip the video. Let me get Topper ready so we can go calculate our takeoff. Okay, here we are, here's Topper. Everett, 34 left, intersections, no, there aren't going to be any intersection departures today, so full length. It is dry in the sim, and the conditions are 350 at 6 knots. It is 18 degrees. QNH is, actually, does it take inches? I'll be safe and put in hectopascals. Flat 15 for departure. Air conditioning is going to be on, anti-ice will be off, and we'll calculate D-rate 2 initially. If we can't do that, we'll do D-rate 1. If we can't do that, we'll just do no D-rate, but with a set temp, of course. Right, gross weight 230.7. So put that into here. Calculate. Apparently it's now Danish according to Google. So yeah, we can do D-rate 2, we can do a set temp as well, and those are V-speeds. So let me go and put this on the other screen, and let's go and enter that in. So D-rate 2, 47 select temp, and there we go. So let's climb to 87.6% N1. This is with flaps 15. CG, just double click that in, and let's go put our winds in. So 350 at 6. Wait, did I start the APU? No, let's go and do that now. And then we're going to request pushback as well. We'll just do lenses. So GSX can get ready with that. Slope, we'll put 0, and we will put 18 degrees. OAT. Right, so these V-speeds are definitely different to what Topper got. As you can tell, we've got 151 here for V1, and it says 142. We'll just do Topper's one, because that's cool. So we've seen off ref speeds here. We'll do 151, 161, and then 166. We'll leave the takeoff gross weight out of there, because we don't know what our takeoff gross weight's going to be. It'll definitely be lower than 230.7, but won't be higher, so that's fine. We just realised, why is it still saying we're underground? Maybe that's how Everett is. Maybe it is underground. Anyway, let's go and change this V2 to 166. And get the flight directors on. And before I do this, we'll just do another VNav and do a quick edit pushback. And we're going to get pushback facing this direction. And that will just add a little point there, and that will do. Okay, so return ground connections. Right, so the APU is running, so we can go and disconnect everything, like so. And actually, we need to close up the door. I didn't realise that door's still open. Oh dear. Close up that door then. We've got weather turbulence on the weather radar, and arm that. GSX is ready to go. Just before we get GSX on its way, only warnings we've got now is hydraulic pressure. Systems are all offline, engines are shut down, TS off, brake source is fine, that's with the hydraulics and the fuel pressure. Okay, go to checklist. Before start, we'll do this before our pushback. So flight deck doors closed and locked, it's not modelled anyway. Passenger signs, okay, get those on. MCP's been set up. V2 166 heading, runway heading is 343. Initial climb is 6,000, and takeoff speed is V1 151. God, it's I think I've the difference between it every time it moans at you. It's very short. 161 and 162, and 166. Sorry, for V2. CTP5 check is complete. Trim, no hydraulics. That's fine. Taxi and takeoff. Well, you just saw the direction we're pushing. Going to be facing south. We're going to get out of this apron, and then basically, yeah, just where that cargo lux is, we're going to take a right, and then taxi down Alpha to the end of the runway. And then our departure is very simple. Just basically when we're heading towards the Everett waypoint, and then the right turn to get our way onto course. Right, beacon light can go on, and GSX is going to love me because I'm releasing the parking brake. And start the timer for the block time. Go on the engine page, and we can start at will. So we're going to get all the fuel pumps on, even the center pumps, even though we've got 0.6 tons of fuel in there. And right and left elect pump hydraulics can go on. And actually we get the VORs on each side. Terrain, data, traffic, and we get the weather radar on later. And the rest of the hydraulics can go on, starting number 2. Right, N2's rising. That's good. That's a good start. Nice new aircraft. Just realised I changed the reg, but I didn't change the SALCAL code. That SALCAL code is for STBL, not STBM. Don't know what the SALCAL is. Well, I might do, but that is wrong, by the way. So, yeah. Fuel flow is coming in now. And you can see the EGG's rising, which is good. So everything is all lovely there. Nice. Right, start switch has clicked off, starting at number 1. That's coming alive, bringing the fuel. And N2's rising. And N1 is now rising too. Good. That's what we want. It's engine view. That's United, well, very nice United 787. Very block textured, like modelled.
Set parking brakes.
Yeah, there was a setting to like include or not include static aircraft, but I don't see why you wouldn't include static aircraft. Like the static aircraft just brings this airport alive. Like the only scenery I would activate static aircraft would be at these types of sceneries where it's a blue plane factory. Is that a 777X there? I don't know, it's not just normal 777. Is that this British Airways 777? But that's just the static variant. Okay, well. Got a nice view of this aircraft. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. We are going to climb very fast. Just warning you guys. We have no passengers, no cargo, and therefore fuel's low for this length of flight, and therefore we are very light. 230 tons. I mean, it sounds heavy, but it's light for a 777, trust me. Well, anyway, right. Everything's good there on the engine starts, so APU can come off, and the packs will come on shortly. Get back to the checklist page before taxi. Anti-ice not needed, recall, just the T-gas, auto brake, RTO, flight control check. So, full left, that's good. Full right, all the way down, all the way up. Rudder full left, rudder full right. That's all good. GSX has waved us goodbye. Set the trim to 4.25. That's the checklist page. Flight controls are checked, ground clearance clear. Before takeoff, flats 15. Release the parking brake, bring in a bit of power. Do we even need power? Wait, I've released the parking brake. But the aircraft's shaking here. I'm not too sure why. Very odd. Maybe it's chase plane. Camera, no duration of this. Oh, it's fine now. Now I've got moving. No, it's not. It's shaking again. I don't know if it's the aircraft or it's the scenery being weird. Anyway, it's fine. Taxi light on, turn offs on, and yeah, I need to set flaps. So flap 1, 5, 15. There we go. Flaps coming down to 15. I just realised what's our wingtip clearance. I hope it's fine. I mean, this is the same gate this aircraft departed from, so I assume everything is okay with our clearances here. Yeah, it's all good. Oh no. Oh, there's a 777-8 there. Nice. Wait, so are these all 777Xs in this line? I don't know. Have they even made a 777-8 yet? I don't think so. I could be wrong. I'm not very up to date on that. Anyway, 747-8s up ahead. Nice, more 777s. Awesome. Glocks is having a laugh, literally. And before takeoff checklist is completed. Good. Let's spin this around to the right then. Yeah, that little camera bounce, whatever's going on, it seems to have resolved itself. Let's go around here, and then we'll take the first left, which will be on Alpha. What does this say? Airport permit required. Ah, interesting. So you can come here, just a regular guy without a permit. As soon as you come onto this part of the airport, you need to have the permit. I have no idea. Also, it's like some grass banks or dirt banks. Must have been just waste dirt when they try to level out the airport, I guess. Right, round we go, onto Alpha. Just realised it's a 777. That's very fast turn, but this wasn't just you to show it. The main gear, when you turn, the main gear at the back turns slightly as well, which is really cool. So it helps you get around tighter corners because it's such a long aircraft. Anyway, this is a straight line taxi, so I thought I would save you the boredom, and I'll skip the video until we get to the end of the runway. Okay, here we are, just approaching the end of the runway. At Alpha 10? Yeah, that's Alpha 9, so I guess that's Alpha 10. So let's put on some brakes, slow down for this corner. Maximum 10 knots realistically. There we go. And I guess there shouldn't be any aircraft like landing here, so I'll get out straight out. So now lights can go on, take off, taxi light, sorry, off, strobe light on, TCAS all the way to TARA, weather radar on.
Approaching 3-4 left.
That is true, Raz Pro. We get ourselves fully lined up all the way. If I do a full right turn now, you should be able to see the back wheels. They're ever so slightly turned. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, oh, I left that way too late to do that turn there. Because the back wheels helped us out. Anyway, let's just line ourselves up straight, and then we can line ourselves all the way up later on down the rollout. So, everything's good, no warnings, lights are on, and MCP is all good. So, start the timer. Let's go and deliver this to Drzewiecki at Heathrow. Right, make sure the glitch isn't happening, which it isn't. Toga. Looking for 82.2%. Okay, first set. Oh, 80 knots, 20 knots ago. Keep doing that sometimes. It's going to wing you when it went past 80 knots. That pylon looks very close, but that's scary.
V1.
V1. Rotate. I don't rotate too quickly because of the tail strike possibility, but we seem to be okay. So all the way up. Positive rate. Gear up. I'm just going to fly random heading. Actually, I should have set random heading that out now, so just do that. Okay, heading select. And the fuel in the centre is now empty. Nice. Okay, we're flying safe enough to bring our flaps up to flap 5. So to do that straight away now. There's 2,000 feet passing. We are climbing extremely fast. So I'm going to get the autopilot on so that can do all the glory it does, and we'll go up to 37,000 feet. And I'm going to go direct to Twisps. How do you meant to pronounce that? Waypoint? No idea. And flap 1. And actually, the center pumps can go off now. And let's pass the flap up. Debug speed. There we go. Flap up. I assume, yeah, it is going off course a little bit, but we're going to help it out by doing that. There we go. Zoom out on the ND. I can go all the way out. There we are. Lovely. There's 250 knots. I think there's custom ocean textures or something with MTEX as well. I think those have been changed, which is awesome. Bye bye Everett. Bye bye ginormous factory. Hello England. Well, when we get there. So I do think the Rex Skyfall's clouds are way better than the MTEX ones. They're way better than default. Anyway. Back into the cockpit. I'll set this up to, what, 320 nautical miles? Nice. I mean, given that we're climbing at 88% N1, and and we're climbing 3,000 feet per minute, it's just amazing. Reset this heading to current aircraft heading. So 63 will do. So 64 with wind correction. At 10,000 feet, we'll get the landing lights off. Turn off the nose landing light because that just doesn't matter anymore because we got the gear up. And of course, Boeing 777 altimeter setting. PMDG, please bring the 777 update because this is annoying me. Yes, I know it's not officially compatible with V5, so I should expect some bugs here and there. So that's why it's just moaning altimeter setting at me. I just don't think it works properly with V5. But look at that ahead of us. That looks amazing. That looks really nice. Yeah, so I wish I had a bit of both right now. I'm talking about sky textures here. So I wish I had true sky clouds. I mean, these look they look heavy. They look too heavy to what the current weather looks like around it. They look like they're full of water, but they shouldn't be. They should be kind of very whitish like this. So that pink / grey sort of colour they got on them looks no odd, in my opinion. If they were more whitish, then I think it would look way better. So true sky clouds I love, but the sky textures and the environmental, just the colours as well, without true sky looks very nice. With MTEX, that is. Oh well, climbing way too fast. Landing lights can go off. Okay, right. Seatbelt signs can go to auto. I mean, there's no one on board. It's fine. So yeah. Climbing at 320 knots as well. And we can see our ETA here at 0818 Zulu, 9:20 in the morning in London. And I'm going to quickly skip the video until we get to 18,000 feet. And that's when we're going to set standard pressure. Okay. Still climbing 3,000 feet per minute, almost. And there's 18,000 feet, so that's standard pressure. Our takeoff checklist is completed. Awesome. So, everything's good. We're in the cruise, the climb phase, but we've got the cruise configuration, like landing lights turned off, seatbelts off, standard pressure and everything, so that's fine. Up to 37,000 feet. Stepping to 390. I don't think we're going to step to... Okay, we are stepping to 410, but I don't think... Simbrief said we should, because the winds probably are better off at 390, so once I get to 390, I'll just set step size to 0, probably. Anyway, so, lovely departure. I'll see you in the arrival into London Heathrow in about 8 hours time. Well, 3 minutes for you guys. And there you go. The clouds look a bit better once you get up close. Though, I don't, like, that's very transparent. That's very odd, but okay. But the way you fly past clouds without true sky, like this old way of doing the clouds, look really nice and really realistic. But, like, they're dotted around, not one ginormous blob of cloud like True Sky does. As soon as True Sky can just get like this, but with with their volumetric textures, then that would be nice. Anyway, yes, I'll see you in the arrival into London Heathrow. Enjoy the cinematics of the brand new 777 for BA. Bye bye. Hello guys, welcome back into the descent into London Heathrow. The aircraft screaming altimeter setting at me, and there's another standard pressure warning going on there, which I can easily fix, and the clouds are doing something wonderful. Just seem like. So, forecast 6,000 feet transition level. No, flight level 60 is transition level. Right. A little, let's say, NOTAM, shall I say. NOTAM is just extra information about what's going on. I'm not talking about anything in this sim, I'm talking about real life. There is a lovely pet rabbit within the office tonight. I say tonight, I know the sim is 8 UTC in the morning, but I'm recording this with a different time. It is the night time for me right now. It has been very rainy and windy here in the UK today, so he's been inside most of the day, because obviously he can't be out in the rain. So it's been a while since he's been in the office, and he might get a bit scared, so he might bash his feet. If he gets too scared, I'll have to temporarily put him on the naughty step away from the office, so then we can continue the landing. If he doesn't stomp his feet, we're good. So it's a word of warning. If you hear some stomping in the background, that might be the reason. But if he does stomp a lot, which he hasn't done so far, I'll have to pause the sim and take it outside. Just temporarily. Anyway, it's still running altimeter setting at us. I've gone direct to the ILS for runway 09 at left today. The winds at Heathrow are 090 at 20 knots. They're not gusting. They're just strong winds. Got that basically now, actually, 23 knots-ish. So yeah, strong winds, but not gusty, which is nice. So get it in a ref. Going to be landing flat 30 at 126. But our VREF plus speeds will not be typical +5. We'll do a +10. So we'll be coming in for final approach about 136 maybe. Actually, I ran that up to 140. We'll go 140 because the winds are strong and we're very light. I mean, 126 just seems way too low for a 777, so I want to be safe. Go 140. It could be too fast that we float, but it should be okay. The winds aren't gusting though, so it should be safe flying in with the typical +5. So maybe I'll just stick with the +10, but we'll see what it feels like when we get a bit closer. The altimeter setting thing is very annoying, I know, I'm sorry about it. There's nothing I can do. Anyway, I'm trying to set down to 240 knots for 10,000. Just doing it for 11,000, but okay. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. There's no passengers on board, so this is a delivery flight. But we'll just get the signs on. Just because. Not in case, just because. Right, checklist. Let's go do the descent checklist. Recall is checked, nothing there. Note to be checked. Auto brake. So we're landing 09 left, and we want to vacate pretty early because we want to go to Terminal 5. So the quicker we vacate, the less long, that's no English, the shorter the taxi is to the gate. We are light as well, so we'll be coming in a bit slow. There he goes. There's one stomp of the video. We'll be coming in pretty slow. So I would guess, I mean, we'll be fine auto brake at 2. We'll just do like max reverse or something. Anyway, landing data, VREF flat 30, and final speed will be 126. And our Cat 1 minimum is 279, so put that in like so. That does not go there. That goes up here, but you know, PMDG is just memes of that, so we'll just go into EFIS control, go to EFIS, and we can actually put it in here, so 279. And there you go, it's in the barrow. How cool is that? So that's now in there, and that can tick off an approach and briefing. Going straight in right now. We're slowing a bit closer, up to 3,500 feet. I set it down to 2,000 for now. We don't want to come in fast on this approach, but we are pretty light, so we should be able to set down a bit easier. This altimeter setting bug. It's not a bug. I can't say it's a bug because I'm not using a properly compatible version of the 777-B5, am I? So I can't really blame it at the moment. I'm not sure why is that idling and it's gone below, whatever. Landing lights can come on now, passing 10,000 feet, like so. Awesome. Just realised we are in the clouds. Kind of. Oh, it's I think it just got a bit cloudy in the cabin just then. I don't know if you just realised. Okay. Zoom that in. We'll keep this zoomed in. Looking at AI, I've just realised that I've turned off traffic limiter. So there are 245 aircraft in the sim. Let's turn that back on because otherwise the sim's going to get very laggy and aircraft that just doesn't need to exist. So if I optimize now, oh, That's the second one. If he does it one more time, we go in the naughty step, Mr. Rabbit. Right. Wow, it's gone down to 20. Okay. I guess many of them are, yeah, maybe. Well, it says max number of aircraft, but I think I set mine to 100, so I don't know what's. Maybe some of them have just been too far. I haven't seen them. Anyway. Right. So heading. That's okay, actually. Cool. Right. So this isn't a hold mode, the thrust, so I have full control of the throttle. Obviously I'm not going to move it much, I'm just going to keep it as it is. If you bring up the throttle, like in hold mode, you have control. Basically it says I can keep hold of the VNAV, but you can do whatever speed you want. So sometimes you can descend a bit faster than you would like, than you want. Sometimes, which is pretty cool. Altimeter setting, wonderful. Right, let's go and get the QNH ready. Obviously it's very windy and rainy, so the QNH is pretty low. It's down at 986. So let's go and set that like so. 986. Awesome. So that's now ready to go. Once we pass 6,000 feet, and hopefully it'll stop shouting altimeter setting. But I think the last time we flew the 777, I can't quite remember. I think it kept on saying it to landing. I could be wrong, but something maybe. Oh no, it was sink rate, I think, or glide slope. Yes, altimeter setting did fix. Oh, I've just realised that. Wow, why is it still in hold mode? Yeah, it kept saying like sink rate or glide slope. I can't remember what one it was, but yeah, altimeter setting does fix itself. So yeah, just got to set the altimeters on that checklist, and then all we have after that would be the final landing checklist, which is good. Set aircraft. There is something on my TCAS there. I think they are on a final approach as well. I can see that one aircraft's landing into Heathrow from Montreal. He is a, I guess, yep, 7878. Speedbird 904 is his flight number, or call sign even. And he's landing 09 on left. There's also someone nearby from Boston Logan. No, Boston Logan, just Boston. Logan International. Another Speedbird right behind that guy. And then someone who's just landed, United 767 just landed it. I don't know why I'm not showing you this, because it's very useful AI companion. Sometimes you can get some bit more immersion. You can feel for the aircraft around, and obviously I don't think IRL you would have this sort of application to use, but it's kind of nice, right? So this is the Boston Logan arrival, 777-200 ER. It's at 3,000 feet. 09 on the left, and this guy's at 2,500 for 09 on the left, so they're a bit close together. Be interesting to see what happens. Oh, sorry, let's go and set standard. No, the current QNH. There we go, that's just dropped us 1,000 feet. We haven't actually dropped 1,000 feet, but our indicated altitude has dropped by 1,000 feet. Which is interesting. So yeah, I'm actually doing this. I'm doing this flight. Like I said earlier, right now I'm recording. It's 10 to 9 UK time in the evening. Obviously, it's 8:15 within the 9 actually in the UK time in the sim. And I've also got the same weather. I've got locked a sim time with ActiveSky. So the delivery flight must have had this pretty bad weather as well. So interesting. Right, bring that down to 10 nautical miles. Awesome. And what we can do is set the approach, arm the approach even, and just slow down. So 180 knots. I've got full sweep brake, and we can actually take that off now. So there we go. And I've got the landing checklist to get done. So yeah, I just realised we don't have much time to. I mean, the descent rate when we get the glide slope won't be too fast, which is oh, hello. Your descent rate on the glide slope won't be too fast. We should be able to decelerate pretty smoothly all the way down. We're still 12 miles out. We've got plenty of time to slow down to our final approach speed, so we need to watch out on that. So All the signs are on, land lights are on, strobes on. No need for the logo light. So overhead's all sorted for now. So I've just got the flap, the gear, and the speed brake, and it's still shouting at it. Like, I'm really sorry about it. There's nothing I can. And that was number 3. Right, guys, I'm gonna go take him somewhere because him being noisy, I do not like. He's just scared. I get it. It's his first time in the office in a long time. It's night time as well. So I'll see you guys in 1 second. Right, okay, I am back. The naughty boy has decided to, not decided, he is now in his temporary 10-minute cage, or how long it's gonna be.
2500.
Let's just stop this. Oh god. 2500 there. And we'll catch the glide slope from there on. We're at 180 knots now. I can get rid of the speed brake. I used to row when I was back at my... Oh, really? This clown has just ruined my conversation. Yeah, at my old school. I think at this Dorney Lake or whatever it was down there. Used to row quite a lot there. Anyway, right, there's the glide slope captured. And a missed approach altitude is 3,000, so I'm going to put that up to 3,000. Like so. And down we go. So about 7 miles out from the airport, so at 6 miles to go, which is in 1 mile time. I am going to set 136. Actually, yeah, it should be 20 knots on the ground. The surface wind. That's what Active Sky says, so yeah, I assume it should be. So 136. I mean, not even at 180 knots. I mean, the aircraft is doing something very weird. Right, 136. We're gonna go bring out flap 1, flap 5, flap 15. Gear down. Cool. So gear down will add drag, and then the other flaps will just flaps will help it, be able to fly a bit slower, obviously. So gear's now down. That's got the drag. I know there's no autoland, but this visibility shouldn't be bad. It just came out of nowhere. It should be down to 1,000 feet. The clouds onto the meta. I've got AI companion up just in case. There is an aircraft on the runway, which so far doesn't seem to be one. There's one behind me, an aircraft from Manchester, 1,000 feet checked. Flat 20, flat 25, flat 30, cool. So, speed brake is armed, landing gear is down. I can start seeing the ground again. As soon as the flaps are at 30, I will take off the land checklist and I'll take out the autopilot. There we go. Actually, don't take out the autopilot just yet. Can't quite see the runway. Visibility according to Active Sky wasn't this bad. Hopefully I see the runway before the minimums. Typically, if you don't see the runway and the minimums cools out, then you should go around. But there's a runway, so autopilot's coming out, my aircraft. And there's the 20 knots headwind that we wanted earlier. Our ground speed is 118. That's crazy. Minimums, continue.
100.
Okay, the auto throttle should idle automatically, so let's hope that
30.
does do that.
20.
Cabin ready. Okay. And there we go, touchdown, lovely. Test the reversers in the aircraft, max reverse. And don't really need that at all, do we? Manual braking. And we'll take the first right. Yeah, where is this right? How quickly have I slowed down? Yeah, not bad. This is Alpha 9 Whiskey, Alpha 9 West. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Heathrow. Actually, I say ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a delivery flight. There is no one. Other than you guys watching, so thank you. Right, flaps up. Speed brake in. The wheel brakes have been disarmed. Landing lights can go off. Tax light on, show off. Weather radar off. TCAS to standby, sorry. And reset that. Flight time 8 hours and 29 minutes. We'll take the first right here. We'll go on to Alpha. Actually, he's taxiing down Bravo, so we'll go Bravo too. We'll just follow the AI, because who knows if AI will just typically taxi Alpha. If they're like this way, I don't know. So yeah, take this right down Bravo. A bit fast around that corner, I do apologise. No one's on board to be shoved into the other person sat next to them. And is that the 787 from Montreal? Or is that another one from like Boston or something? There is a, I believe it is the one from Montreal. 7878. Yes. Okay, right, flight directors can go off. APU can set up. And I'm going to see if I can park at the same stand that it did IRL. So, that is that one, which is 538. Okay, let's see if that's free. Gate 538 is free, yay. So continue taxiing down Bravo, and we'll take a left. Actually, yeah, we'll continue down Bravo, because Bravo continues round left. So that's absolutely fine, which is good. So this is Terminal 5 Charlie. I'm going to skip this one. So stand 538 is on the other side of Terminal 5 Bravo. This is the big Terminal 5 Alpha, like the main Terminal 5. These are like the long haul Terminal 5s, basically, you could say, where the big aircraft park at. So yeah, we're going to go around the other side of that terminal. So we're going to park up and deliver the aircraft for good. That sounds incorrect, but whatever. There's not many AI. I thought there was loads, but to be fair, there were loads, and I turned on traffic limiter and it deleted them all. There must be some parameter that I might have ticked for it to delete loads of maybe there weren't many at Heathrow. Maybe they're just dotted around everywhere. I just deleted the inconvenient ones. Maybe. Okay, round left we go. So see, when it comes to stuff like this, so once again, True Sky versus normal with MText textures. Like, at the moment, this looks way better than True Sky because you don't get the weird jagged edges and stuff, and the fog is correct. The fog is correct, and that is how it should be. Which is why I love this scenario way better. With True Sky, it can be just ironed out, no jagged edges for some random reason, like at the edge of the screens or at the edge of like layered models. That'd be great. And different sized clouds and different layers of clouds and all that stuff in True Sky. Better shaders. There's a lot of things I'm asking for right there. But yeah. I mean, it's in beta at the moment. It's the first version using it. I can't moan about it too much. Maybe 5.1 will bring some interesting things to the table. I don't know. We'll see. Right, tax light can go off and the turn off lights as well. There's 537. 538 is this one on the left. With the safe gate helping us in as well, which is nice. Got on the brakes. And around left we go. Yeah, I thought I'd do this an early left because the main gear tends to, not tends, it typically, no it doesn't typically, it always steers when you're steering. Okay, I'll turn that way too. I keep saying, I've done many flights with my new Windows reinstallation, and I forgot to set the setting to turn off this. I kept saying to myself, I'm gonna do it at one point. I still haven't. I think I said, yeah. Okay. That's odd. Yeah, I've set that parking space to A320, I think. So I want to do this to stop there. We'll go all the way to the end of 777. There we go. Parking brake set. And AP's running, so engines, good night. And block time 8 hours and 45 minutes. There's no deboarding, but we'll just go and operate the jetways. At least I know these jetways will work. Go to one left. And there we go, I can hear it moving, which is good. Seatbelt signs off, big light off, hydraulics off, fuel pumps off, and most of these lights can go off as well. I'll go to the checklist here and do the shutdown checklist. So park and brake, we'll turn that off as soon as we get the chocks on. There we go, park and brake released, and we'll take that off, and we'll do a secure as well. So ADIUs can go off, and let's go and get the jetway plugs on and the air conditioning, so we can get the power via the jetway, so the APU can go off, and then the packs, yeah, we'll get those off too. And they're already off anyway because we've got the external air conditioning, like so. So there we are. It's the full shutdown of the 777. Right, 8 hours 45 minutes on the block. Welcome to London Heathrow. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the delivery flight. I remember doing the Ryanair delivery flight to Dublin in the 737. That was fun. Now I'm doing the delivery flight with the 777 for BA. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I can't show any deboarding. That just began realistic. And actually, before I quickly end it off, here we go. I'm going to see if I can get like a Project Fly overview done every flight to show you guys what's happened in the flight. So it says block time in 9 hours 11 minutes. That's just how long I've had Project Fly running, but so it's a lie. Flight time 8 hours and 32. That is accurate. Landing rate was minus 167 feet per minute, which is nice, smooth. There you go. You can see we went over Canada and then over Greenland, just south. Well, I say just south of Iceland, like 2 heights of Iceland down from Iceland, over Ireland, over Dublin in fact, all the way over Birmingham, and then over Oxford, my house. How cool is that? That's my direct I did to the ILS for 09 I left to park at stand 538. Nice. What's flight data? Does it give us? No. Actually, yeah, you can see our interesting winds. I think I got like 100 and something tailwind there. I'm just like not tailwind. It's crazy at that point. Yeah, you can see it's 370 set to 390. And that was our altitude path and speed path, I guess you could say. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video with the BA 777 delivery flight. I will see you in the next one. Please let me know if you like delivery flights, because if you do, then I could do more of them. If not, then also let me know, but if you don't, then you don't have to let me know. The more people who say that they do want it will make me do it. The people that don't say anything, I mean, if they don't say anything, then maybe you don't like it. Or maybe not even watching this part of the video. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll try to speak slower next time. Bye-bye.